What's going on, guys? Welcome back to Redcat Live, and today is a special show. Why? Because it is the Proline By the Fire wrap-up episode, I think. What up, Shane?
How's it going?
How you doing, bro?
Pretty good.
All right. Let's see what's up with some of the folks, man. You want to see what's up for a change?
Sure.
Some folks? All right. We'll start at the beginning. We got
15. I can't see that far.
59 Joker, what's going on with you, man? Nothing Stock 83, what's going on with you? We got Mr. Francisco Garcia. Can you roll your R's?
No.
No? All right.
I tried so hard in high school when I was taking Spanish.
And, I tried to cheat the system, and I took Spanish while I was in high school. Mm-hmm. And everything was fine up until the teacher caught me talking to some lady friends out in the hallway, like, yo, what's going on, mommy? How you doing? ¿Qué estás haciendo? Blah, blah, blah. And then she was like, hey, come here. And they bumped me to Spanish 4. Yeah. So I actually had to do work. But what's going on, David M? Appreciate you as always. We got Mark Tullock in the house representing the 405. We got Edward Hargis hanging out with us out of Dunlop, Tennessee. Actually, Mark, Proline was pretty good for us. Yeah. We'll actually get into that here in a few seconds as well. Jamie Fernandez, what's going on? What you remember representing the Yak, Antioch, California. Love it. Enlighten RC out of Georgia, saying what's going on to everyone. And of course, Nothing Stock 83 is chiming in from Pueblo, Colorado. Brian Yeater, what's going on with you? Representing the 707. You know about the 707, do you?
Nope.
No Fairfield Vallejo action, no? The Valley Joe?
No idea.
Oh, man.
I know 808's Hawaii, I believe.
Yep, 808. Yep.
That's the only one that.
We got Bonafide the Fool. What's going on with you, man? We got Mr. Keith and King himself hanging out. Let me see. 59 Joker says, I got some engraving for my new 64. Can't wait to see it, bro. Yeah, see? Mark knows what's up, man. I was talking too mucho. Dark Woods RC, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you as always for hanging out with us. Thank you. We got Rich Baby in the house. Is it Baby? Baby? Did I see that right? Yeah, Baby. I got it right. Dusty Rhodes, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Will we ever have an old 30s Hudson body?
I think the closest we're ever going to get to that is like a bomb, probably.
At some point
if we ever
in
do
life.
A bomb.
Yeah.
So maybe. Right. It's like 10 years off, I think.
Yeah.
I think they're mostly 40s cars.
Yeah, there's a lot
maybe
of
30s.
Yeah. I don't know. I like the, post-World War II era.
Mm-hmm. Like the lead sled kind of deal.
Yeah, exactly. Now you're catching the vibe, bro. Okay, I see you, bro. Okay. Jack George, what's going on with you, man? Appreciate you. Love's in the house. What's going on? He says, still waiting on a 67 to 68 Impala Chevy.
Do we have a 67? Or is that
a
65?
65. Yeah, 65. Yeah. He does the crawlers. He doesn't do the lowrider stuff, which is why he has a big old.
I've got a buddy with a 67, actually.
Do you?
Yeah, the very muscle car one.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I'm a fan. I like the big bodies for sure. But guys, listen, we got back. We're still kind of shaking the dust. You can see this truck's dusty right here. But we're trying to kind of get back in the groove after being in Apple Valley, California the last week for Proline By the Fire. We had a good time, and the vibe was awesome, especially for us being at Redcat. We've been there before numerous times, but never have we had this amount of buzz at the booth. Mm-hmm. And Shane, you actually spoke to quite a bit of people. What was the vibe like for you with the folks showing up?
Pretty much just they were trying to get their hands on a Vertex or an Apex while we were there. Basically every day was people coming up to the booth and being like, oh, dude, we went on this night crawl, and a couple of our customers that have the Vertex or Apex there are doing some wild stuff with it, and it was crazy. And it was just cool to hear.
Okay, so we're gonna try some. I added music in the background here, some chill hop music. So hopefully, it kind of makes the vibe for you happen. So while they're hearing out of here, like we were hanging out at Proline By the Fire. There was no fire, but the heat was on. Oh man, Boosted Eco, what's going on with you, man? We got Demolisher in the house as well. Marshall Sanchez, what's going on, big dog? Appreciate you as always. Thanks for hanging out. Demolisher says he's with you, man. He's a big crawler and basher guy himself. So Alex Aguilar says 118 scale lowriders so I can afford one, please. He says that's what his request. Yeah. So I love it. So Nonetheless, we're at the booth, and you were mentioning, a lot of people coming up and talking and whatnot, and conversing with you. Did you mention what you were talked to the most about?
I was probably a mix of basically everything we had. It was mostly on the vertexes because that, obviously it's the biggest thing on the table. A lot of people were asking about the durability, kind of long term, if there's any weak points, what kind of upgrades we're looking at making. I think that's really it, as far as I'm aware. Right. That was pretty much the main thing. Like, a lot of people didn't realize how light it was compared to like some other offerings. So it was a lot of like, oh yeah, you can go ahead, like pick it up, and like probably 80% of the people that picked up were like, how is this light? Right. Like compared to some of the other ones, it's pretty good. So
no, 100%. Something to be said. I mean, obviously, Proline By the Fire always brings out a huge fanatic, overflow of crawlers. But there's some bashers out there as well. There's those that like the mild to wild on the crawling scene, from competition to the real scale scene, so to speak. We got to see quite a bit of awesome builds being brought to our booth that we were able to look at, as well as the show and shine itself. Yeah. They had a micro comp, so obviously the Apex was sought after. We had quite a bit of people picking up metal drive shafts from us, and
the link sets.
The link sets, yep. We moved quite a bit of those. That was awesome, really good to see in that sense. So, Red Wolf, thank you for hanging out with us. We got AZ Des Rider, what's going on? We got Sylvester, what's going on, Sylvester? Appreciate you. So what, in hindsight, we have quite a bit of things going on each and every day. We got there, we were able to set the booth up. And we had our pretty trucks that we showed off last week on display. Yep. We ended up getting quite a bit of influx of people coming up and just really kind of saying how much they appreciated, the vibe that we're going with. We actually had a Vertex 6 that we loaned out to a couple folks that tested it out, continuing that non-bias review of the truck. CCXRC, we put the truck in him for a good afternoon, and he had a good time with it.
Yeah, he came up to us on, was it Friday night? Maybe Saturday night? No, Friday night. And he was like, oh, well, one of my local shops got one and they're going to let me test it. And I was like, well, we're here at Proline. Do you want to just like take one we have at the booth? He was like, oh, okay. So, and then he liked it, apparently. So,
right. We got to see the rest guys out there, too, holding it down. And they had a kit already available for it. We were to hang out and talk to Rock Pirates RC. I know they have plans on doing some cool stuff with the Vertex in the future as well. What else do we see out there, man? Oh, we got to see Reefs RC drop their new product that they have, their XP10. Really cool stuff as well. Congratulations to the entire Reefs camp for that. And honestly, I think one of the things that blew me away was the amount of booths set up that were supporting the micro scene. Like, what did you think about that?
It's pretty cool. It's definitely, it feels like there were a lot more booths this year than last year. And maybe it's because like they're more in a circle, or they were more in a circle this year than last year. Was kind of just two lines that kind of kept going. But yeah, there was like 6 to 8 micro booths. So it was pretty cool. Cool to see a lot of people doing wheels and chassis. I think it was mostly chassis as well. Right. It was cool.
So, Mark had a great question. How did the shoe raffle go?
The shoe raffle did not happen. So mostly because I only brought one pair of shoes.
So we were actually waiting for him to fall asleep in the chair, and we were going to just take his shoe and put it on the table. But he took his vitamins. He ate well. He didn't fall asleep. So
yeah, thankfully.
Yeah, and that was no caffeine at that. Yeah, no. So good for you, bro. So we did not have any Vertexes on hand for sale. We did bring some upgrades that we sold there, but that was about it. We didn't bring any actual products to sell, but nonetheless,
we could have sold quite a few. There was while we were setting up the booth, there was probably 15, 20 people that came up and were like, hey, can we get one before you guys sell out? And it's like, oh, well, we didn't bring any this year. So it's whatever. But, for most of the people that were there, it was like, if you were to order it on like Friday, you'd probably have it by Monday or Tuesday anyway. So it would probably beat you home depending on if you flew there or not.
Absolutely. Anthony says he misses seeing you and Cody at the drift track.
Well, we might be there Saturday, I think. They're having a Halloween event. So I think we're going to go Saturday, but Cody's gone already. Yeah, we might go Saturday.
100%, man. People really want an 18-skill lowrider, man. I don't know if that'll be ever something that you would be interested in.
Yeah, I don't know. That would be, you might have to talk to the lowrider guy.
Right. And Brian, to be fair, we couldn't find a Sharpie. There was a couple folks that wanted their cargo shorts and shoes autographed, and unfortunately that didn't happen.
Someone brought like a Milwaukee like Sharpie knockoff, and we don't use those here.
No, it's
on brand Sharpie.
It's Sharpie or nothing.
Yeah.
Oh man, I love it. So one of the things that I also really enjoyed seeing was obviously the 5K going on out there. They had obviously people sending their trucks out there. A lot of mini comps going on all the way around. It was also kind of a weird vibe because if you didn't know, Andy Ziegler left the company, right? And if you don't know Andy's been involved in the axial scene for quite a bit of time, and the Horizon scene, I believe, as a whole. And he's been with the organization for just shy of 20 years. And he just ended up leaving. So it was his last day out there. So it's kind of cool to see all the love and support for him. So whatever he's going to be doing in the future, big shout out to him and all his future endeavors. Fault Line Crawlers did an amazing job helping host the event, and all the other subgroups out there that made it out. There was folks, we had, I'm going to mess it up, McGrath.
I was at the booth the whole time, so I don't know. I really didn't get to go do much.
Operation Living Charlie was out there. Hobby Wing was out there. MIP, Milk TRC out there representing as well. A lot of different servo manufacturers out there holding it down. It was a good vibe. We actually ended up stuck at the booth for the majority of the time, but we ended up having fun ourselves. Every night we ended up taking out the Vertex 6s out and putting them through their paces and allowing people to drive our own trucks, and at the same time kind of just putting on our own little mini clinic with them. Just having a good time while everyone else is following the standard path. We're like,
we were using 6 scales, so we got to try, the hard lines that aren't supposed to be right on.
Right.
So we were just kind of going around and doing some crazy stuff.
Absolutely. Oh man, my Trick RC guys, exactly. They were out there too, holding it down. The Scale City was awesome.
Which my Trick RC might be making a kit for this.
That'd be really cool to hear and see.
I don't know if that's public, but I was told randomly. So
yeah. No, I get it, man. Yeah. So definitely an event that we highly recommend if you ever get an opportunity to come to it, and if it continues ongoing next year. Definitely come on out. It's a great vibe. Camping, people are grilling, barbecuing, having a good time. Kids are enjoying themselves, crawling day and night. There really is just no real better way to enjoy yourself in that scene other than that. And really, honestly, was awesome to see some folks from the East Coast that usually go to like Beat the Creek or events that they have locally, but then ledge stock and so on, and they come out to these rocks and dude, these rocks are not what I expected. These things are super high grip in comparison to a lot of places, and kind of reminds you that depending on where you're at in the world, you're going to have a lot of different setups that really kind of fit your need in your build, right? So it's kind of awesome to see what other folks are doing in other parts of the world and so on. So big shout out to everyone that made it out, everyone that came out to the booth. We really greatly appreciate you guys. You guys are awesome. Everyone that really came by and spoke to Shane and gave him kudos on these the latest drops, was really awesome. And then also just to be there and mingle with everyone was really awesome vibe. So again, thank you to everyone that made it out. Let me see this one. Yeah. Any idea when you might have brass inner portals for the high steers?
So we did show them off at Proline, if you were there. Those will be end of this month, beginning next month. So will all the other upgrades like the aluminum skid and some of the other pieces for the Apex that are going to be coming out. So
absolutely. Mark says, I seen some videos at Proline by the fire. Looked like an awesome time. Thank you for all y'all. No, 100%. There's
a reason we go every year, not just to have a booth. It's a really good event.
Yeah, no, again, it's a vibe all together, right? And then the cool thing is that we're next to Rock Pirates RC, and like they're trying to feed us. You know, like they're just it's that kind of camaraderie. You know,
Yeah.
we're at the Operation 7 Charlie booth. They're trying to feed us, and it's awesome. It's
everyone there's cool.
Yeah, no, 100%. You know, thankfully no issues that I heard of. You know, no one having anything missing
Last year.
Yeah. So it's kind of cool to do that. You know,
This year was pretty good.
mm-hmm. How cold was it at night? You know, the first night we were there wasn't bad. I want to say maybe low 70s.
Somewhere around there.
And then I think the next night definitely got cooler.
Yeah.
I slept in the hoodie the second night, so I definitely felt it. So I want to say during the daytime we were hitting about 80, 85 degrees. There was some winds, slight drizzle, very light on day one.
Thursday.
Yeah. But aside from that, it was good. You can't ask for better weather, in my opinion. Bill Dooley, yes, that Vertex looked awesome on the rocks. It held it down, and it was really. I think one of the things that I really liked was that the truck was only a few weeks old, and there was already people out there with custom painted bodies, and obviously we're exception to the rule, because
we've had our trucks for 2 months now.
Yeah,
3 months
and
now.
I mean, we could just go and grab a body, order it and grab a body from the warehouse right behind me. But I mean, to have people buy a truck and paint a body and already do some cool stuff, folks having underglow in them. I mean, like I said, we've had them for weeks and months on end, so we had the time. And I mean, folks were really, aside from the traveling there, only had 2 weeks to get a truck purchased, delivered, and ready. Bless you, for the event, How did y'all's builds fare as far as carnage go?
No issues. So the light bars I printed did not fare super well.
But yours took a pretty hard tumble too. Yeah,
there was a couple times where people were like coming up to us and being like, "Well, how durable is it?" And you just launch it off a cliff, and it's it's fine. Like the truck itself mechanically is fine. The only thing that broke was some 3D printed parts, which I think yours held up a couple rolls.
Yeah, mine held up.
So,
but I mean, I spend most of my time with the rubber side down, so.
You got to try the crazy stuff every once in a while.
Oh man, there was some.
Yeah, besides that, like no part issues, and actually on the Vertex we haven't had a single part breakage as far as I've seen from customer service or the Facebook groups. Kind of because we kind of monitor everything, but
sure,
it's been pretty durable for us. So
yeah, Brian Yeaterman, I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't hear anything myself, but I mean, obviously, word gets around, so that sucks. I know that last year there was something similar that happened like that too, but like anything else, you don't ever want to see that in any environment, especially when you have an immense amount of trucks. I know I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 trucks myself. Thankfully nothing went missing. I think if anything, I misplaced a battery, but that's my fault. But yeah, I mean, I hopefully they got returned. Hopefully it wasn't an issue. But yeah, it's a bummer to hear at any given point. Papa Plouf says, how big is the Vertex compared to the Axial Guillemot? A lot bigger.
I would say it's not comparable. It's a lot bigger. Like it might not look it in photos just because the body's a little smaller, so it looks a little deceiving. It's a lot bigger. So yeah.
Yeah, Vince Vargas, I agree with you. This was actually a thing. There was a beef going on between the brushless guys and the brush guys. They were like throwing down. It was kind of like, ever seen the movie? Like what is it? Battle in the Bronx. Like maybe Bound by Honor, Blood In, Blood Out. Like when they were fighting, it was like, people had like brush motors in their hands and they were trying to like brush this. And they had powered off of LiPo batteries, ESCs, and remotes in hand. It was a vibe, bro. Things got wild at night.
Apparently, I didn't see it.
Yeah, well, you left. You didn't hang out with us long enough. AZ Desrider says, hey, that Apex bed and some magnets make a neat shelf. Found a use for it. Jeez,
fair enough.
Good for you, man.
I mean, if you're not going to use the bed, you might as well use it for something.
100%.
So
Bradley Willis, he actually a big RC Lowrider guy, and he came out for the first time ever and got to hang out with us. He got to drive an ascent for the first time and got lost on the rocks. So Bradley, hopefully you had a good time. Hopefully we'll see you return next year as well and have a good time for us. That's always good to see. Let's see. K Money. Oh man, let's see. Let's scroll up because
Let's,
all of a sudden now we're talking about skin color here.
yeah, that one.
Yeah, we're not going to talk about that comment. You know, that has nothing to do with that. But there was another comment you did bring up, and I saw it.
No,
So,
you skipped it.
here it is.
Good.
K Money says that he was out crawling in Vietnam last week. Now, what was the vibe like? I'm actually kind of curious. I have family from Vietnam, so I've been there a few times. So hopefully, you had a good time with it. Let's see here. Let's see. Let's scroll back down. Yeah, see, everyone still wants that 18 scale Lolo, man. It kind of seems to be the most asked about thing, you know.
It's been put on some lists.
Mm-hmm. Let's see, Marshall Sanchez. I like to. In a perfect world, I would love to be able to be sent places. The problem is this last year has been kind of a dead zone for being able to get me out to different events. But I would love to hit out more events. If work could send me to them, I would 100% do every single one that I possibly humanly can. I don't want to hang out at home. Mm-hmm. You know, my kids kind of punks. They don't want to hang out with dad anymore. You know, that's why I had a Dragon of Proline By the fire. But I agree, man. I would love to do some more for sure. Oh, really? There's quite a bit of people that they're claiming they have truck stolen. That's a bummer to hear, bro. Man. Do we ship to the Philippines? We ship worldwide. But I will say this: now that we've teamed up with Aiming Hobbies, I would definitely check out Aiming Hobbies. I'm sure their rates to ship out of the U.S. Would probably be a lot better rates than what we have, from what I've seen historically speaking. So they are now a certified distributor from Redcat. For Redcat, exclusive distributor for Redcat. So I would definitely check out with Aiming and check out their rates, and then check out our rates as well and see what makes best sense for you and your wallet, of course. Let's see. Let me see. Oh, Daryl Smith, good question. He says, I hate bringing this up again, but will there ever be front axles available to purchase as an assembly?
If you're talking about the Vertex, probably not on the Vertex, just because it's like a huge unit.
He said unit.
But if you want to do like a rear steer setup, we're looking at some possible upgrades for it, since the rear gear set is a reverse cut compared to the front. So there's some stuff you have to do that changes it up a little bit. But yeah, on the Apex, that's a lot more possible because it fits in a smaller box. So we'll see.
Oh, man. Let's see. Is there a possibility of a new Wendigo coming out? Is there anything like that you can share with us? Or
maybe not like a Wendigo directly, but maybe a kind of rock racer thing, possibly.
Love it. Did you get to crawl anything aside from your Vertex while you were out there this weekend?
I ran a pack through my Apex, and that was about it. So
Black Joe says trailing arms conversion kit for 110 crawlers.
I don't know. It doesn't seem like trailing arms are like super popular. I know the interest is there enough, but I don't know. Like, I'd rather just have high clearance links personally. Usually most of them, but
sure.
I mean, if you want to do like a pre-runner build, there's quite a few options available already. So at this time, we're not looking into it.
Sure. Hot Wheels says release date for the 30th scale. Asking for a friend. I would venture to say within the next coming weeks, we should have that out. I haven't been given an exact date. I know they've arrived. I think we're just trying to get all of our marketing stuff ready for that launch. So I would say just stay close the next couple of weeks. I wouldn't go any further than that. I would venture to say. So pretty close. Let's see. Operation Lemon Charlie's in the house representing. Hey, there we go. Says good evening, everyone, in the chat and panel. Awesome to see Proline. Can't wait till next year, man. Big shout out to Operation Lemon Charlie. They always hold it down. If you guys don't know, if you guys are veterans or know anyone that is a veteran that is in the RC scene, please check out Operation Lemon Charlie. They're a nonprofit organization that helps veterans suffer from PTSD and suicide prevention with the use of the hobby. And they've done an amazing job doing so. They're getting a lot of great support and a lot of traction, especially at Proline By the Fire. They had a raffle where this little man ended up winning this amazing build that they had. So big shout out to everyone that was involved. Definitely something to check out in the future. So John Miller says, yo, Mojave Valley AZ in the house. I love it. I love it. There he is. Bradley Willis says, it was great. I loved it. The atmosphere was dope. He says, really nice people. And it was fun. I'll be there next year for sure. So there you go, man. I love it. Another believer. I had a really great conversation with Bradley when he was out there. He was like, dude, what's the vibe like? And I just kind of gave him, the Reader's Digest version, the Cliff Notes, and just word vomited on him. And he went out, and him and Lawrence went out crawling, and I didn't see him after that. So I'm assuming he had a good time. He was like, I'm gonna go get my kid and bring him back. This is too much fun. So yeah, love it. Let's see here. And I'm just kind of going down the comments, guys. I do have a video, unfortunately, due to my ill preparedness. I did not have it downloaded, so we're gonna try and see if I can screen share it for you guys, and hopefully at least it comes through so you guys can enjoy. Says DNA Records wants to know, is there any chance of getting something new on the Monte Carlo platform?
I can't answer that. I don't know.
Okay. I wouldn't be surprised in the future to see something with it. I just don't know how far along and what it could be, but I do know that there was talks in that sense. Maybe.
I completely forgot.
Right.
Yeah. Maybe.
Lecture says RDS roller, maybe in the future.
Well, I mean, we got the kit for a reason.
Yeah.
So building the kits, it's not super difficult. I mean, as far as kits go, it's about the same difficulty level as a crawler. But yeah, it's not too bad. So if you're looking at a roller and you still have to put all the electronics in it anyway, the kit's probably the way to go.
Yeah. Toxic Crawlers. Hey, you're welcome, bro, man. I love that you're here to come on down and have a good time with us, bro. I appreciate that. Denny Mass. Hopefully I'm not messing your last name up. When do we get a 1/6 scale monster truck based off the Vertex? Dude, actually, that would be kind of cool.
Is this guy's name Exocaged RC? Because he asked me about 7 times to make a monster truck.
Dude, I'm telling you, bro.
Yeah, the first thing he came up, he was like, hey, nice to meet you. Can you make a monster truck out of the Vertex? It's like, we'll look into it. I'm not saying anything because the monster truck seems a little interesting, but we'll see.
There you go. Mark says he's actually looking forward to the 30 scale and the upgrades that are already coming out with Endura. So I love it. Hazy Desrider says, right here, Oscar, we need an Arizona chapter. Okay, I see you, bro. I see you. We have to do something big, Let's see. Red Wolf says, when you coming out with something in 28s or 30s for the lowriders?
Wait, hold on. Scale or wheels? Because wheels, we've been asked for 30s a lot.
Yes.
And it's possible. We've been asked for 30s a lot ever since the Caprice dropped. Mm-hmm. And I thought the 26s looked pretty big, but apparently they're not big enough, which is usually the problem. Mm-hmm. So we'll see. We've noticed.
I think it should happen, man. It should happen. I think.
I'm all for the big wheels. They look sick.
I think you should just let Aaron loose on some designs and go to town on it, Ben, thank you as well, man. Good seeing you as well. Thank you for hanging out with us out there, man. Yeah, like I said, in the next coming weeks, the 32 should make it out. Let's see here. It says Jim's RC and Bike says, my ESC went out on my Sen 18 brush crawler. Do I have to buy a new controller and ESC? They aren't listed on the website.
I would send customer service an email. If it's been within about a year from purchase, we do offer warranty on electronics. If it's within that, still send a customer service an email to let you know exactly what you need and send you some links to it. So yeah.
Andrew, yes, at some given point, you probably will see those come back into stock. I haven't been updated on the time frame for the pink ones, but hopefully soon. I'll try and get some answers for you guys here in the next couple of days as well. Let's see. Tim Duck. So yeah, we did cover that a little bit ago. The 32 scales, we should have them drop officially on the website, hopefully in the next coming weeks. So I would just keep tabs. When we launch it, we'll launch it here live on the show like we normally do on Wednesdays. I would venture to say maybe the next 1 to 2 weeks, no more than 3, we should have those available. We're just wrapping up marketing stuff for them and making sure that we get orders out to the dealers as well, so that we can have as many people ready for it as can be. Sean says we need some upgrades for the co-hauler, man.
What kind of upgrades would you want?
Good follow-up question.
I don't know what I don't know what you would really upgrade, except like an aluminum front drop axle would be sweet.
Yeah, I know, and I don't know if you guys know this or not, but RC four-wheel drive makes a really nice set of wheels for the hauler now. I actually really like them. In fact, let's see, RC drive. Let me see if I can find it. Here we go. No, that's not it. Messed up. These are them. I'm going to share with you guys my screen here. Oh, actually, can I? Have a scene. Yeah. Let's do the screen. It's not letting me. Delete. It won't let me for some reason. But yeah, if you guys go to RC four-wheel drive, they have 2.6-inch front wheels and rear wheels as well, deep dish. Kind of like an Alcoa style, but they're actual aluminum. So yeah, you guys can check them out on the website. They also have some stretched, what look to be tires for them too, if I'm not mistaken.
Some super wax.
Yeah, let's see here. I'm trying to see if I can find an actual picture of them. They actually show them on a dually setup too for a C10. Here we go. There's a front, and it looks like they actually ended up putting the rubbers that they have for them are Toyos, believe it or not, which actually look pretty cool. They have them on a K10 with wide fenders on the website. But yeah, guys, at least there's something out there. But hopefully we have a better idea of what we want to do with it. All right. Well, I hope this video will come through. So let's see if I can play this video for you guys, and we'll go from here. So. guys, well, there it is. That was the video where I was able to capture and get some content here and there, while making my way through the day. But it was a good time, man. I actually enjoyed it. I can't wait for next year. There was a question I want to come back to really quick. Let's see, where is it? Here we go. Tim Ducks RC says, are the upgrade sliders ready yet for the Apex? I've got the new arms, but I don't want to put them on until I get sliders.
So if you're talking about the skid's going to come with the inner portal boxes, so those will be end of the month, beginning of next month. So
it's coming.
Yep.
All right.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
Was there a manufacturer's tug of war? Not that I saw personally.
Yeah, we weren't told about it.
Yeah. If we did, we would probably. I mean,
we'd probably do pretty well.
Unless they put this against an SX6 that weighs.
Oh, I think they're talking about
pounds.
like us, like me, you, and Aaron.
I don't think no one's
or
going to
Jacob.
move Aaron. I don't think no one's going to move Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron's the anchor in the back. You know what I'm saying? But you would have to make sure we don't.
I would be watching.
Yeah.
Moral support.
Yeah, 100%. Oh man, see, I love it, and that's what I love about when I get to get this content and bring it back to you guys. Is getting people thinking about what they want to do and making it their own, and definitely a way to prioritize maybe going to an event that might be near you as well. The camaraderie is always there, and one thing that I like to do when I'm out on the rocks, crawling, is I always bring my backpack. I like having extra servos, screws, and whatnot, because there's always someone that burns something up, and it's kind of cool to at least get them back on the road. And that's, I think, one of the things that I love the most about the crawler community is someone breaks down and is like, bro, what do you need? You need tools? I got you. You know what I'm saying? There's always that vibe that really resonates immensely with me. Brian Yeater, thank you so much, man. You should definitely come out, man. It'll be an awesome time, brother. Mark, thank you. Appreciate that as well.
And next year, Proline is going to be pretty good too. We have some new stuff that's going to drop by then, so it'll be an interesting event.
100 pounds on the yeah. It's a heavy topic. I know because I own one. So I will say this. I brought it with me and thinking I was going to use it. I didn't even use it once. I was like, this thing's too heavy. I didn't bring enough battery for an SCX6 because once that thing dies, I'm not hauling that thing back.
You bring the 15,000 milliamp hour Genzace pack they were selling.
Yeah,
just a wild battery pack.
Exactly, and that's what it's about. Is making memories out there and having a good time. Father son, father daughter, and mothers out there. It's just a great vibe altogether. So, again, big shout out to everyone that was a participant that made it out. Everyone that was a part of it, whether you were setting trails or a vendor. We appreciate you guys having us and allowing us the opportunity to be there. It was a great time, and we look forward to next year if it continues on going. That's the hopes, anyways. It's tough, bro. But to be honest with you,
I'd be fine at that point.
Yeah, I drive from Arizona to Northern California for the Autism Awareness Crawl, and we did it, and that was 13 hours each way. 15, 16 with a trailer when I was towing. You do it. You know what I'm saying? What do you, no other thing to do but to do, it's all a good time at the end of the day. And, if you're there for a few days, it'd be rough if you're only there for like 2 days and that was it. But if you get in,
you kind of have to go the
whole weekend. Yeah.
Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
Exactly. So, nonetheless. Yeah. So you got to have a 15,000 mile pack for that bad boy, and I know guys that had like 3 of them in there.
They sold a bunch there. I saw people walking around.
They had them on sale. Jen's Ace, big shout to Jen's Ace. They actually had a lot of good stuff for sale. The 15,000 packs were like $54 at the show. So like people were buying them up like crazy for their SCX6s. And honestly, I kind of kick myself for not getting some because I really probably should have got 2 of them to use for field charging.
Oh, yeah.
For the charger, just makes perfect sense, there's another question. A fully assembled front vertex axle. People want it, Shane. Come on.
For now, we're probably not going to do it. We might look into it, but most people want the fully assembled front axle so they can slap it in the rear. And that really doesn't work for right now. We've got to figure out the gear thing, and then after that, we'll look into it. And it might be hey, here's what's it called? Here's like a rear steer kit you can just slap on, and it's
kind of a fully assembled
Yeah.
front axle with everything minus the servo.
yeah. Or like
Dude,
you
honestly,
just take apart your rear axle.
honestly,
and
if
slap
you just
everything
tell them, hey
back on.
guys, well, you guys make another set, I just need you to take the front bolt with the servo already on it and just sell it as a full kit.
Yeah, but then they got to make another axle for that truck.
They'll make more.
It's not as easy.
They just take them off the factory before they put them on the trucks.
Not that easy.
That's easy. Come
Not that
on. Okay, wishful thinking. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying. All right. Yeah, CC's. I want to do a 4-wheel steering setup on his Vertex 6.
Yeah.
So
we're looking into it. So we might actually do something a little different. But it depends.
Right.
So
well, it was awesome to see the Res guys. They did some cool stuff with the Vertex 6. We know some folks are working on a dig unit for it as well. We were messing with your carbon printed one.
Yeah, we had a dig unit just because we've had it for a while, and we were probably going to make it, and then a couple other guys decided they were going to make one, and so we're actually not coming out with our version. We're going to let them have that one.
Let the aftermarket get it. Yeah. 100%.
So Deviate. He's got another word after it. I don't know if it's Industries or RC or.
I think I know, and it's DEVIAT, not right. It actually spelled DV.
Yeah, not the off-road bumper company.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
But that Deviate has I think it's going to be a printed stainless version or something
cool.
like that. It's
Well, you're not
something interesting.
You're not going to break that.
But yeah, so he's got a pre-order on one currently. West Desert Wheeler is going to come out with his own. And then probably some other guys, I would imagine. But yeah.
Dude, people want a Vertex 10.
Yeah.
That's the talk.
That'd be cool.
Shop, bro.
Yeah.
Could we ever potentially see
maybe next year?
Version? Okay. So it's not a no.
Yeah, it depends. There's some stuff that won't translate to 10 scale. But
you mean you can't just put it in your shrinking machine and just
not like
I shrunk the
32.
Vertex, you know?
Not exactly.
No,
but
man.
There's some stuff that works better at 10 scale that doesn't work as good at 6, and then the other way around. So
okay. Jacob Eckwright, he's still waiting on that nuclear sub, bro.
I still have to print that if we're going to do that for April Fools this year.
See, Mark knows where I'm getting at. Oh, man. Ruben Willis, what's going on with you, man? Thank you for hanging out with us. Sky RC says West Desert Wheeler Vertex dig.
He's working on his.
Working on one.
He mentioned he was working on his, and I sent him the CAD of ours, and I was like, hey, does it look like this?
He's like, yeah, it does. He was really cool, too. We got to hang out with him. He actually was camping right next to us.
Yep.
So that was awesome. So big shout out to him as well for hanging out with us. That was really cool. And I agree with you, Chris Stanley. We need those kits, man. So it's been the talk of the town.
Don't we have the chrome ones?
They're just the pans, but they're not the actual, like the show builders kit.
Yeah.
It's assembled, like a slider pretty much.
I could have sworn we talked about that at some point.
You guys should really think about doing it. I'm just saying, you know. Love. Do I have footage of the Nissan bed dancer? Yes, I do, but not for these eyes just yet. But we will get some stuff out in the future. In fact, Jacob and I need to get out and film the new truck once the final sample arrives, so we can do a cameo video for it as well and kind of get everyone excited about it. And then we got to do it on the regular non-Founders Edition after that as well. So it's been a busy 6 months with photography and videography. So hopefully that keeps going. Project Nuestra RC says Vertex 24 maybe.
Oh, we've got an Apex 18, and that's pretty close. So we'll see.
I mean, go smaller, bro. Can we go maybe like
we'll see.
Maybe 1/98th scale, like micro machine?
No.
No.
Micro machine would be cool, but
yes.
No.
All right, guys. Well, hey, guys, listen, we really appreciate you guys hanging out with us as always. Thank you to everyone that participated and was part of Proline By the Fire. And thank you guys for being so receptive to us sharing our experience this year. There are some things I really want to remind you guys. There's a lot of you guys out there that are builders. And as always, we want to make sure that you guys do not forget that the Redcat RC Lowrider build-off is in full swing. So we're just literally a few days away from being a month away from announcing a winner. The winner will be announced November 26th, Wednesday, the day before Thanksgiving. So if you've been building away and have an amazing build, now's the time for you to start sharing those photos, tagging Redcat and using the appropriate hashtags. There is a sign-up form that you guys should be following. And if you go to the link in the description of this video, it'll give you all of that information. The custom build must be on a Redcat LRH285 chassis, which you normally find on a 63, 64, 65, 59, or an LR 260 chassis, which is the one you find underneath the Monte, or a custom hauler chassis. Those are your three options. Anything that you want to build upon, if you want to cut that chassis up in any way, shape, or form, you can do that, just as long as that's what it started as. You're going to want to post your builds on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, Twitter, TikTok, or Twitter X, and tagging Redcat and using the appropriate hashtags. Hashtag RC Lowrider Build Off 25, hashtag Redcat Creations, and hashtag Redcat Nation. Make sure you guys sign up as well, and let the best builder win. All right, now let's get into some of the events that are happening still up ahead. We got the Best of the Show Super Custom Car Show Tour going down October 12th at SoCal Hobbies in Modesto, California. If you guys want more information, head on over to, I believe, Instagram and hit up ChipDog RC. If you have any other questions on the event should be hosting a couple of different things from RC Lowriders. Are going to do some, welcoming all makes and models out there as well. SoCal Hobbies always holds it down. Really great hobby shop. So come with a good attitude and be ready for a good time. Next up, we have the Galindos hosting the end of the year Lowrider Magazine Las Vegas Super Show. This is it. This is the place to be. And of course, it's going to be held at the Las Vegas Convention Center. And this is going to go down October 25th. If you want to register for this event, you're going to want to go to lowriderexperience.com. Not only is it going to be a good time with the boulevard set up, the hop off, and the car shows going on with the real cars in the RC Lowrider scene, but you're also going to get a chance to hang out and rub shoulders with the one and only Jevries. So that's always a good time to have. Always comes with a good attitude and smiles and talks really well to everyone and gives you tips of the trade as well to help make your RC Lowrider just a little bit better than it was before. Next up, we got the Nuestra Vida Central Cali Second Annual Valley RC Show. This event's going to go down November 9th. Roll-in time to set up will be 7 a.m. to 10 a.m. And the show will begin promptly after from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. This event's going to go down at 600 First Avenue, Delano, California. Cost for this event is $10 per RC entry. If you register 4 cars, your 5th one is free. Next up, we have coming in beginning of next year is going to be the Arizona Super Show with the RC scene hosted by Skunks Hobbies and, of course, the one and only the GOAT, Mr. Corey Clark himself, with his signature Scale City. This event's going to go down Saturday, February 28th, and it's going to be held at State Farm Stadium in Glendale, Arizona. Cost to enter this event is $55, but that's to get into the actual show. On top of that, it will allow you to enter in an unlimited amount of RC cars. If you want to register, registration is already open, and you can head on over to thearizonasupershow.com to register for this event. So, guys, if you guys have an event that's happening near you that you guys would like us to highlight, as always, please send it over to support@redcatracing.com. Let them know that you want us to give a shout out here on Redcat Live, and we'll be happy to do that for you guys as well. We appreciate you guys so very much for joining us on today's episode. We'll see you guys here next week, same time, same channel, and hopefully with a little bit more information on some upcoming stuff as well. Till next time, you guys stay safe, stay blessed, and as always, keep it humble out there, y'all.